Well, hello everyone. It is November 11th, 2021, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all veterans. A real quick personal story before I get into some very important stock market updates. I had a few $100s into my name, some, let's say 10 years ago, not even. And that was just based on a lot of poor decisions. Okay, was living for today, who cares, for tomorrow. That was my mindset as a young man. I did not through my 20s going into 30s up to mid 30s, I just was still too green, too wild. Didn't do much research when it comes to financials about any of that. I just thought it was boring, and I was in trouble a lot of times. But this is what happened many times. I think it's worth sharing, right? Especially on a day like this. It's a Veterans Day. So Disabled American Veterans, DAV, Disabled American Veterans, I would get this in the mail. I don't know how it got to me, but I started sending them some money, right? And a couple of times I was only a few $100s, as I mentioned, basically to my name. I had no hard tangible assets, no land. I had payments on the car, nothing was paid off. Just, again, complete mess, right? Which a lot of people are in this now, and it's far from over for you if you just wake up, okay? Wake up and do something about it. What I did is I was sending donations to Disabled American Veterans as well as local church and St. Jude's. Those were my three picks for my donations, right? And like few times I did not know if that check was going to clear because I already sent out some bills and I wasn't sure. I said, this is really embarrassing. Like they can have this donation check actually bounce, which would be beyond embarrassing, right? But no, that did not happen. The checks cleared, and all of a sudden I was able to rebound, got a better mindset on things that were happening, and I was able to do really well from that point on. I just kept donating every chance I get. So I am not endorsed by Disabled American Veterans, St. Jude's, or local church. Obviously I'm not. This channel is, I don't even do interviews with anyone. There is no fancy office here, fancy microphone. It's just stories from everyday average Joe, just like you guys are, and I tell you what I see that happens to me, and also what I see that's a little bit hidden behind the curtains, as I do a lot of research on geopolitics, financials, and stuff like this. I actually enjoy it, and before I was running away from it like it was just the worst thing in the world, right? So change your mindset right now. It's not too late. Start donating. When you do good things happen to you. Pick whatever donation you want. It does not have to be, of course, Disabled American Veterans, St. Jude. You go into some maybe animal shelter, whatever it is for you. It will make you feel better too. Trust me on that. It's a really good feeling when you send the check out. Precious metals, $25.37 weekly close. So we are approaching, tomorrow is Friday, very close as I'm recording this video. Silver is 6 cents off of that 25 and 37 cents range. That's not picked out of the hat, from momentum analysis by Michael Oliver that he did a really good video on Palisades Radio. I will post the link down below. This is his number. This man, he's a very interesting, savvy investor. You might want to take a listen. He also goes into dollar index, the Dixie, and what the bonds are doing, especially 30-year yield. Why is it acting the way it's acting? Like I said, very interesting video. Take a listen. So his number right now, based on his momentum structural analysis, okay, is $25.37 for silver, to repeat, weekly close, and for gold, $1,825. Right now it's looking really good. I unfortunately do not see this play out tomorrow. I believe there is going to be a sell-off tomorrow, and then in the next week or two at the most, we will see the breakthrough in these numbers, and that's where you can easily see gold slicing through even 1950 resistance, and silver going through $28 and I believe 50 cents, just slicing it through with no problem. So we will see those numbers break through in a very short future, but I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow. If it does, great, but don't go all in. Just be aware of this and go from there, especially if you are new, if you are thinking of entering right now in this space, which is very, very volatile, just like everything else. But man, precious metals, you really got to have a strong stomach to deal with manipulation that's happening and everything else that's going on, and how much the mainstream media hates precious metals, especially gold. It is pretty pathetic, but at the same time, you have to wonder why, right? I went over this a lot on previous videos, so take a listen and you will get a pretty good picture why. Okay. So 25.37 weekly close for silver to see a really big move, and $1,825 for gold. Again, I do not want to be negative Nancy. I don't see it playing out tomorrow, but if it does, great. Take care. Remember, markets do cycle. The tech stocks were up huge in the last decade. So was cryptos, of course, Bitcoin. Markets do cycle. Commodities, time to shine is in this decade. That's my thesis based on a lot of research I've done. You do your own research. Don't listen to anything I or anyone else says. Study history and you will know the future. It happens all the time, and no, this time it will not be different. Okay, gold will be the top inflation hedge again. It is going to happen again. Okay, don't fall asleep on gold. It is not dead. It's far from dead. People that are telling you gold is dead are either clueless or they are complicit in this wealth transfer that is taking place as we speak. The biggest wealth transfer ever in the history of the world. Take care and God bless you all.